Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Marissa and this is KissKissitsMiss. Today we have had a requested hair tutorial, so that's what I'm here doing. This is my very first hair tutorial. I simply just did my hair the same way I do it every other day and show you guys my favorite products that I use and tools that I use and how I achieve this look. So if you guys want to see how I did do this, keep on watching. Okay, so let's get started. My hair has just been washed. It was blown dry with a round brush and I let it dry naturally for a while first. I actually have an extension in my hair. It is called Natural Beaded Rose. They are essentially wefts of hair beaded into my hair, and there are 2 rows. So it does take a little longer to dry. It's thicker here, and then it gets a little thinner because that's where the wefts are. But that is what my hair is, and then this is like my real hair. Let's see if I can pull out a piece. This is like my real hair that blends into it. So when I'm curling my hair, I really think about, how I can blend it in. I mean, this hair extension is so amazing. It like blends in so well, and I don't really ever have a problem with it anyway, but when I do curl my hair, I always pay attention to that. So there are a few products that you need. So I always recommend using a Protectant Restore Spray. I use the Living Proof Restore Spray. It is great for smoothness, shine, strength. It really strengthens my hair because my top hair is my real hair and it is brittle. So I recommend using this, and it's also a heat spray. So it'll protect our damage from our heat. I also have super frizzy hair, so I use the Living Proof Nourishing Cream. It is amazing. It stops frizz. I always make sure I concentrate it mostly on the ends, but this stuff is amazing. And then I always use an argan oil. You can use any argan oil you want. You really want to concentrate it on the ends down in here, and it'll really protect your hair. If you have extensions or not, keep them really shiny and keep them really hydrated. I actually use Perfectly Posh Enchantress hair serum. I really love this. I just use 1 pump and it's really good to go. Okay, so I also use, for my curling iron, I use an iron. I don't use a wand because there are different types of curls, and I like the one that is achieved with a wand. So this is the Babylis Pro 1-inch curling iron. You can get it at Ulta. It has a blue handle and a clamp, and I really like this. There is also one other item that I use, and I really think it changes my hair game. My mom told me about this brush so many years ago. It is by Chaz Dean. If you are familiar with the brand, I'll see if I can link it or something for you below. I got this from QVC several years ago, and it is the best round brush because it really smooths out my hair. It doesn't pull my hair. I just swear by it. I don't know, it's really good. But here it is right here. This is the medium size. Sorry, it's like kind of dirty because I use it. But whenever I run my hair through it, I like it because I can use it on my extensions. It's really gentle and it just gets everything and doesn't leave it frizzy. I just swear this brush is like amazing. Some of my friends have borrowed it and they're like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I know, it's a game changer. So anywho, so what I do is I just divide it in down the middle, and then I'm just going to separate it just like that. There really isn't a rhyme or reason to what I do. I just start on the right side of my head, and I typically leave out my little bang part. Normally I do a side part. Today I'm gonna try and do a middle part, but I just always flip up whatever part is like my bang or whatever is my shorter hair to the other side because I do those last. I don't use clips or anything like that, but you can if you wanna like separate them. So I'm just taking about like, a standard inch, and I run the curling iron through my hair like 2 or 3 times to smooth it out. Especially like up here where it's like frizzy, I just grab it and run it because that's the great thing about this Babylis Pro curling iron is that it doesn't leave your hair, like it doesn't pull out your hair, it smooths it really well, and it doesn't pull anything out. So I'm gonna grab my inch, take that out. I just start from the side, and I'm going to hold it vertically, and then I'm gonna take my wrist and twist it as I'm releasing away from my face. I'm just releasing right here a little so I can get as much as I want around here, and I leave about like this much, an inch and a half, like nothing, too short, but I don't want it like really long either because I don't want it too beachy. So then all I do is I unwrap it and then pull down. So now I have a curl. I leave my curls because you want to let them cool. That way it doesn't disrupt any of the pattern in the curl and it will hold better. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my next piece. I'm gonna do the same thing, especially on the top pieces. I like to run them through a couple times. And then I'm gonna take it, start at the root, and then I'm just going to twirl away from my face, and then I'm releasing the clip like this to get it around. And then what I also do is when I am at the base, I like to hold it up like I'm pulling it up right now. So that way it's lifting and it's gonna create volume. And then I just unwind and pull down. So that one's like a little curly, so I'll tug at it a little, but nothing too crazy. You can always run over your curls after you're done and smooth them out. So I want to go over, like I'm doing just like 1 inch. I don't really do really big pieces. I just go away from my face. I think that's like a really important tip. And then how much you're leaving out, like I don't leave like a ton out. And then I'm lifting as I'm at the base, and then I'm gonna go over one more time how I release it. So I'm just twisting and then pulling down. Sorry, it's really hard, like my long hair. I'm also wearing 18-inch extensions. They're not 22s, they're 18, and I have them cut in by Amanda Kelly, Amanda K Styling. She does them. You can follow her on Amanda K Styling, Amanda K Extensions. And they're great. So she has them colored to my hair. This is like my natural hair color now, and cuts them and colors them in. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go all around. I wanna focus right here where like my natural hair is underneath to blend. I really wanna make sure I'm running in the pass over, and then I just flip my hair because it's longer, but you don't have to do that. You wanna go backwards to go away from your face, and then I kinda like to leave the back ones a little more beachy. So anyhow, I'm sure I've done clipping before, but I don't know why. I don't really like to clip it because sometimes if you do really, really tiny pieces, it just looks like too Shirley Temple for me in my style. So that's just what I do. So then I'm just gonna go all the way around. I'm gonna go up to the top. I'm gonna do a top piece now. I'm gonna show you how to do the back. Run my fingers through it, run this over it, and then I just flip my hair around, go away. This is kind of like a little thicker. I guess I do get a little thicker when I go towards the back. So like I said, I do like the back to be a little more beachy, and I'm lifting up at the base. Y'all, that is like a huge tip. Make sure you're not pulling down, you wanna lift up. And then I'm just gonna unwrap and pull straight down. And then you can see how my ends are straight, and if you like want, I can like run over them with this later at the end to like make it more beachy. And then I'm just gonna let them cool, and I'm gonna go all the way around. Okay, so now that I went ahead and did the back, I'm just flipping my hair, my little like bangs, if you call it, and I am going to do the same thing. I'm just going to start, I like to work from my ear back. So I'm just picking up kind of like in vertical 1 inch-ish portions, still holding my curling iron vertical, and I'm going to turn it this way. So I'm just going to smooth out my hair here, and then you don't want to hold the curling iron too long either, because then you're just gonna fry your hair. So really like lift up delicately and then pull down. So see, that one was really curly. And I like to start from the top and work my way under, just so that way I can like, I really don't know why, I just like to do that. It just works best for me because I feel like I can get more volume concentrated on the top. When I start on the top, I'm just rotating my wrist away, leaving out that 1 inch piece right here, and then pulling down. You can see also that I am not rotating the curling iron or the curls in opposite directions. I like to leave all my curls going the same way. That's just what I like. You can interpret it however you want, and then you're just pulling down, but I like to have my curls all going the same way. So, you know, some days your hair might not want to curl one way. That would be the time that I would alternate my curls, but I do the same. So I'm just smoothing it out, running it behind. You're going to go backwards, you're going away. Still being really light on your wrist and holding it, lifting up as you can, and then just twirling it down. So I hope you guys can see. All right, let me do this last piece up top and then I'll finish it. Running the curling iron. This Babylis Pro is so good for this. It really smooths. So it's like, if you have frizzier hair, you don't feel like you need to go over your like baby hairs or your frizzy pieces with a straightener, you can just use this and it's great. Because that's what I always felt like I had to do. I would curl it. Like I could feel like I could never get a beach waver because it just curls up, and that's for people with maybe like naturally straight hair. Me, I don't have naturally straight hair, so I have naturally curly hair, which is another way that my hair does hold curl and things pretty well. But it is super frizzy, like not like the best curly kind of hair. So anywho, so I really think that this is like a 2-in-1 item and it's really good for me. Also, practice makes perfect, so you guys will get this, like the turning away from you and everything, and it really isn't like rocket science, it's just whatever you guys like the most. Okay, let me see if I got all my hair. I normally don't record in, or do my hair in here where I'm recording, so I just wanna make sure I got all my babies underneath. Oh yeah, like here. So you wanna blend this in. So these, okay, like right now is a perfect example. I'm rotating it inward because my babies are gonna blend better when I rotate towards my face. But you almost always want all of your curls away. Okay, so now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do my hair. So I'm gonna wear it center parted today. So what I'm gonna do is I just run this over, smooth it, and then I'm going to take it right here and then just capture it at the end and then just really like lightly, ever so lightly, pull it and then twist it and pull it down. Because I want like, I don't want to curl, but I want to bend. I want to bend. I don't know why it just sounds funny. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing over here. And curl it ever so lightly and then twist and pull down. Just going to smooth these babies right here. And I'm just gonna let all of my hair cool. Okay, so now that my hair is cool and I've done all of my head, I'm going to take my Wen brush and I'm just going to ever so lightly brush through it, just where I feel like it needs to be brushed out a little. I won't necessarily do the whole thing and I won't go all over it because I like a bounce in my curl. I like, you know, big hair, so I don't want it to all be like flat to my head and like undone. I like big hair and I don't care. I'm going to grab my absolute favorite product for my hair. It's right here. It is the Living Proof Full Dry Volume Blast. If you have not tried this, get your hands on it. I love like the whole Living Proof collection. It's sulfate free, it's great for color treated hair, it's great for so many different types of hair. There's so many things. I use like the Perfect Day shampoo and conditioner. I use the Perfect Day dry shampoo. It's the bomb when I like need a really good clean besides when I'm not using my drugstore. They just have so many great things. They have volume, which I've used before too. They have so many great products. But this one right here is what I will use to put, to fill up the bottom of my hair. So I'll just lift it and just spray it and I'll get a little in my root. And you don't need a lot. The longer your hairstyle is gonna last and not be greasy and down with, held down. It's really, really lightweight. My top hair can't hardly hold anything. So it gets like affected really simply. So I just like to run that through my hair, run it through, brush it out a little. And yeah, okay, let me turn around and see if I can show you guys the back. This is what the back looks like. Love it. Hope y'all can see. Woo! And everything's curled and texturized, and I like it a little messy undone. So that's just what works for me. All right, here it is. This is my everyday curls. I wear my hair like this every day. I do the same thing to it all the time. So if you have any questions or comments or want any more tips on it, make sure you comment or message me below. That way I can help you guys out. If you guys like it, that's great. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I do have a few more videos rolling out pretty soon, so make sure you are subscribed so that way you can be the first to see them. I hope you guys love this video, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on my next one. Mwah. Bye.